Hello and welcome to Across Louisiana. My name is Steve Sawyer, your host for the program, and we thank you very much for being a part of the show today. We have Jessica Gremillion with us. She is the Vice President for the Amercan Heart Association. Todd Murphy, always a wonderful guest to have on the show. He's the President of the Jefferson Chamber, and they've got a big crawfish boil coming up that he's going to be talking about. Sarina Mohan. Sarina is the Development Specialist for the PRC, the Preservation Resource Council. And finally, our good friend Diane Lyons. Diane is the founder of FestiGals, and boy, have they got a weekend plan for you ladies out there, and you'll hear more about that. Again, Steve Sawyer, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. We really have a good show lined up. Our first guest is Jessica Gremillion. Jessica is the Vice President for the Amercan Heart Association. Jessica, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking time to be here.
No problem. We're excited to be here.
Now, you've been with the Amercan Heart Association for
10 years.
10 years.
Yes,
wow.
last month made 10 years.
Well, congratulations on that. And
Thank
Saturday,
you.
May the 16th, you've got the Heart and Soul Gala, which I think has been around well over 20 years. Before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about the Amercan Heart Association and what your mission is and some of your core programs and things like that.
Absolutely. So the Amercan Heart Association is really working to build a culture of health in New Orleans where the healthy choice is the easy choice. Because if you look at our community, so many people are at high risk for heart disease and stroke. They have, they're overweight, inactive, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. But a lot of times with the way life is now, everything's quick and easy, and your jobs are so demanding, you're sitting at your computer so often. So we're really trying to make the healthy choice the easy choice, the default choice. And we certainly have our work cut out for us, but we have a lot of great programs to support building that healthy culture in New Orleans.
Now, I did see some good news, and it sounds weird to say this is good news, but that stroke is now number 5 in cause of death, and the good news is that it used to be number 4. So yes. Is that because more and more people are getting educated about stroke, and I mean things that the Amercan Heart Association are doing to educate us are coming into fruition now, making this possible?
Absolutely. It's a combination of things. Actually, when I started with the Amercan Heart Association, stroke was the number 3 killer. So in the last 10 years, it's dropped by 2. So it's a combination of things. It's the treatment. So there's a lot of new cutting-edge treatment that if you do have a stroke, we can save your life and we can improve the quality of your life. And there's also a lot of awareness, and there's a lot of education that's going on with the physicians a lot earlier to catch the warning signs and risk factors for stroke. Okay,
let's talk about the Heart and Soul Gala. That's probably one of your biggest fundraisers.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that and what's going to be taking place.
It's a great night. It kind of is a celebration of everything the Amercan Heart Association has done throughout the year. This year we are having a car raffle that we're really excited about. Anyone can purchase a ticket online at our website, neworleansheartball.ahaevents.org, and you don't have to be present to win. So tickets are $100, and you can win a 2015 Toyota Camry that was generously donated by Ray and Jessica Brandt. So we hope everyone goes out and buys a ticket. It's only $100 and you get a free car.
And you don't have to be present to win, right?
You absolutely do not.
And the gala takes place at?
The gala is at the Hyatt this year, and we're really excited. It's going to be a really fun event. And we have a lot of great sponsors with People's Health and Ochsner and East Jeff, so it's going to be a fantastic event.
Ticket price?
Tickets are $250 and need to be purchased ahead of time. We don't sell tickets at the door, and we're expecting a sold-out crowd, so go out and get your tickets now.
Now, if you purchase a ticket, just so I understand with the car raffle, if you purchase a ticket, does that include you into the car raffle as well?
No,
That's
the car,
separate.
yes.
Okay.
And anyone can buy a car raffle ticket. You don't have to go to the gala.
And the big thing with the Heart and Soul Gala is, if I'm not mistaken, 100% of the money stays right here.
Absolutely. 100% of the money that we raise in New Orleans stays in New Orleans.
That's incredible.
And we fund $2 million in research in the state, but we also work with our hospitals to ensure patient quality of care. We have a lot of legislation going on, and we do teaching gardens and walking paths and healthy food education, and really the list goes on and on. So we definitely invest 100% of the money in New Orleans.
Well, Jessica, good luck on the Heart and Soul Gala. Thank you so much for taking time to be here today. We greatly appreciate it. We've got to take a break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Across Louisiana. Thank you again for being a part of the show. Always a pleasure to have Todd Murphy on the show with us. Todd is the president of the Jefferson Chamber of Commerce. And Todd, again, just congratulations on all the great stuff you guys are doing. It's just, you're reading positive stuff in the media, hearing positive stuff in the media. Jefferson Chamber, the parish in general, everything is really on the rise, and I know you guys are very much involved in that, so congratulations. And with that, let's, before we get into the crawfish boil, talk a little bit about some of the successes that you're having this year and some of the things you've been involved in. And I know it's the legislative session right now, and if there's anything up with that.
You know, we're really busy, and our success is just built on our momentum that just keeps building, and it's all these volunteers from 1,000 companies that represent over 50,000 employees that are just so engaged in our chamber, and companies like Cox that come out and not only sponsor our events, but get their hands dirty and get involved in the committee work. So that's really been the difference of what we've been, I think, and where we are today. Our gala, of course, was a huge success. 900 tickets sold to that.
Incredible.
Biggest event we've ever had at the Saints Training Facility on Airline Drive. And of course, these events help fund us to be the bigger voice for business and to do the quality of life initiatives that we take care of. So now we're focused on the legislative session. We're into almost the third week of the session. Several bills that we're supporting, some that we're against, some that we're just simply monitoring. Amendments change almost daily, which can totally change the look and feel of what we thought we were supporting. So we're very engaged in that on higher education issues, workforce development issues, issues that impact business feasibility and taxes and you really,
all of those things. Are the voice at these legislative sessions. I mean, you really are the voice of the businessman.
Sure. Yeah, we're very engaged not only in our parish but in the region. And we believe that is what makes us relevant. We've got to work to create a better business environment for a very small business or a very large business like Cox.
And before we run out of time, speaking of raising money, you've got the crawfish boil coming up, a.k.a. Millie's Mud Bugs.
That's right. That's right.
That's going to be on May the 29th. Talk a little bit about that and tickets and so forth.
We always have to plug our board member of the year, Millie, who does a great job for us. So May 29th at our office. This is on the ground floor of our parking garage.
And the office is where?
3421 North Causeway. Okay. So we are on Causeway Boulevard, just down the street from Lakeside Shopping Center, almost to West Esplanade. It's an outdoor event covered under the garage.
Good.
We'll have 600 or 700 people there. It's $40, all you can eat, crawfish, fried catfish, and all the trimmings, beer, wine, soft drinks, etc.
Members only, or can you? So
members, it's $40. If you're a non-member, it's $50.
Oh, good.
If you want to come check it out and mix and mingle and meet some people. It's really obviously a lot of people from Jefferson Parish and around the region that just come out. What we do is we connect. People want to do business with people they know, like, and trust, and we try to put that together. And this is just one event that does that.
And you know, one thing we always point out with the Jefferson Chamber, and really chambers in general, a lot of times people are a little hesitant about getting involved in the chamber because they think it's big corporations.
Right.
It's not. No. It's really the small businesses that are the backbone of the chamber.
Over 60% of our businesses have between 1 and 10 employees, and some of those work out of their house. You know, so it's really a mixture. Obviously, we have all the big companies as well, but it's really. Our parish is about small business.
Well, Todd, the website is jeffersonchamber.org. All the information on the crawfish boil,
everything,
chamber in general. Again, you don't have to be a member to come out. Non-member tickets are $50. Members are $40.
Right.
Todd, always thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Greatly appreciate it.
Appreciate all your support.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. As always, we thank you so much for being a part of the show. We've got a great guest right now, Sarina Mohan. Sarina is the development specialist for the PRC, the Preservation Resource Center. We always love having the PRC on the show. And Sarina, I got to tell you, the first time we had the PRC on the show, I was actually thinking, what in the world does the Preservation Resource Center do? You guys do a lot of stuff that I just don't think a lot of people are aware of really all you're involved in. So with that, if you wouldn't mind, take a few seconds and just talk about, you know, the mission of the organization, some successes you've had, things like that.
Absolutely. The Preservation Resource Center is celebrating its 40th anniversary this year, and our mission is to preserve, promote, and restore and revitalize New Orleans historic architecture and neighborhoods.
And we got it.
We have it, and it's you know, it takes a lot of different tactics in order to do that, and so we sort of come at it from all angles. We do we advocate for appropriate laws and rules and all of that to make sure that our buildings and our built environment is protected. We publish a magazine 9 times a year to make sure that we can keep the public informed of what's going on in that arena. We also purchase and renovate blighted houses to put them back into commerce and make them into family homes. We
do you actually sell the homes?
We do sell the homes.
Wow.
And then we also renovate the homes of elderly, low-income, and disabled homeowners so that they can age in place or stay in their homes.
Wow,
and then we have an education program so that we can actually teach people who want to be able to do that on their own to maybe buy their first house or renovate for the first time. We teach them how to do that so that they can do it appropriately and in a way that works for them.
You just shared with me several things I didn't even know you did, so I'm always learning about the PRC. Now, your Ladies in Red event, big event for you guys, big fundraiser, and you know, there's nothing wrong with fundraisers. You got to have money to do what you do, and again, you guys do so much stuff. All the money raised goes back into the PRC for the programs you're involved in and so forth?
It does, and this is a special fundraiser. It raises funds for our African American Heritage Preservation Program as well as our Heritage Education programs for kids. So this particular fundraiser, it's really, it works on a number of different levels. So we have tours. We just recently had a tour to have people see different sites that are significant for the African American heritage of our community. We also just put up our newest jazz plaque. We place plaques on the former homes of jazz musicians, and we just put one up on Professor Longhair's former residence, so that when people are going around the city, they can actually see these important places and see where history actually happened. We want people to be able to know which of these houses were important for that reason. We also taught hundreds of kids this year about the history and architecture of New Orleans. So it's an important fundraiser for all of those programs.
Now, a little bit about the fundraiser. It's going to be at Carver Theater. Where is that at?
It is. The Carver Theater is on Orleans Avenue, and it is in and of itself a very significant building for the African American community. It was the first theater that was built in, I believe, in the South, that was specifically for the African American community.
Original building still standing?
It is. It is, and it has been renovated into a fabulous special event venue. And when we go with, you know, I've been going over there a lot to get ready for the party, and the neighborhood is really excited about the building, and they love having it renovated. And so it's a pretty wonderful space to be able to have this particular fundraiser.
Well, before we wrap up, ticket price is?
Tickets start at only $100.
Okay.
It is a fabulous party. We're honoring 6 amazing honorees. We have Doreen Ketchens, Fats Domino, Ellis Marsalis, Joseph Torregano, the Tipitinas Foundation, and Alice Marsalis. And you can find more information on our website at prcno.org.
And we'll put that on the screen.
Great.
Sarina, thank you so much for being on the program. We greatly appreciate it. We have one more guest. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Thank you again so much for being a part of the show today. We've really had a great show, and what a great way to end it up with our good friend Diane Lyons. Diane is the founder of FestiGals. Diane, always love having you on the show. FestiGals, real quick, what is FestiGals?
Oh my gosh, it's an amazing weekend that we created for women to meet with other women, celebrate New Orleans, celebrate other women, and it's empowering, inspiring, and fun.
Talk about the FestiGals weekend that you've got coming up. A little bit about what's you got. And I say this only because I'm getting ready to take a little golf trip. This is a trip for women, so to speak.
It's a perfect Mother's Day present.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Perfect Mother's Day present, because you can give this, you get a free pass to go hunting, fishing. You know, men do all of those fun things, and they have these great weekends. And we stay home, take care of the kids, take care of our mothers, work, do all our family obligations. So this is an experience for women unlike any other weekend in New Orleans for women.
Starts on a Friday?
It starts on Thursday evening.
June 11th.
June the 11th, and we have a beautiful party at a rooftop penthouse in the French Quarter for the ultimate package women who get the whole enchilada for $395.
And that whole enchilada is Thursday night all the way through Sunday.
Sunday noon, yes, and it's all the cooking demonstrations and parties and cocktail receptions and fashion shows, and it's an inclusive package. The only thing they have to do is either stay downtown or drive back and forth. But it's inclusive, it's fun, and we believe that women like to network, they like to bond, they like to have fun, and we never get to do that. So this is our weekend, and it's all about Friday we have a personal and professional development day, and on that day we have a lot of great speakers, including 3 women that everybody in New Orleans knows to help rebuild the city, Ann Melling with Women of the Storm, Denise Thornton, Beacon of Hope, and LaToya Cantrell, councilwoman who brought back Broadmoor. So that's going to be boots on the ground, or heels on the ground. And then we have breakfast and lunch and dinner, great inspiring speakers. It's amazing to me what happens. Very diverse group of women, both culturally and professionally. So we have housewives that come, we have women who are business women who come. It's a really great networking. Then that night we have a culinary demonstration and sip and shop cocktails and shopping, of course.
I want to go.
We do have some guys now. On Saturday we have a Celebrate You, which is we have a doctor from Oxnard coming to talk about how to take care of your better health, and then we have a Bloody Mary reception, the Bodacious Bras for a Cause fundraiser, which we give 100% of that money to Brestoration and CAGNO, which is cancer women. Our title this year is Ordinary Women, Extraordinary Stories, because we believe that every woman has a very powerful story, and it's sharing those stories that bond and make us work together. Absolutely. And then that night we have something you can participate in. In fact, I challenge you to do it. It's called the Stiletto Sprint. So you could get a size, I don't know, what is that, 15 shoe in a stiletto, and it's a block-long run, men and women, and you win great prizes. And then followed by our own second line parade, which is called a Stiletto Strut. But we do not wear stilettos. We wear flip-flops. And all the dancing crews, the Pussyfooters and people like that are there. And then we finish at a party at Harrah's. And then Sunday morning, we call it Hangover Hospital, but Saints and Sinners, we go to church, and then we go to Muriel's for a marvelous jazz brunch.
That's incredible. So, I mean, let's be honest, if you got a hotel room Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, you have literally got the whole weekend planned.
It's great. It's a safe weekend for women.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of women that come back every year. This is our 5th year, and they come back because it's safe, it's planned. You don't have to think about it. You just show up with your suitcase.
Well, Diane, before they're going to tell me I've got to wrap it up here in 1 second, I do want to point out your website is www.festigals.org. All the information about the event can be found on the website, right?
It can, festigals.org, yes.
Right, good luck.
Thanks, Steve.
Have a great time.
I'm going to get you those stilettos.
I'm going to wear them too. Thanks for being a part of the show. We greatly appreciate it. And as always, we'll see you next time.